There's a fine line between dreaming and creating. Manipal inspired the dreamers in us to be creators.
Hi, I'm Vijay.
Hi, I'm Rohit,
We've been students of Manipal and now we're founders of Fractalworks.
and we are here to share our success story with you.
It all began with us applying for Manipal Institute of Technology because of the unique academic streams it offers.
I wanted to take up aeronautics, and Vijay was always keen to pursue mechatronics. And Manipal was the only institute which was offering both of these courses at that time.
I just knew MIT was the only place I wanted to study at even before the admissions could begin.
Yeah, I was actually a year junior to Vijay, and at the time of the admissions, me and my father were given a 2-day tour of the campus. And we were just so amazed by the infrastructure, and the faculty was so brilliant, and I could even speak to some of the students who would be my batchmates in the future. It felt like the right choice. And my father was impressed, and he told me just one thing: we are not looking for any more colleges after this, and this is where you will study. The diversity and the knowledge that comes with it is contagious. The environment really helps students understand themselves better, think clearly, and basically not just be nerds. The teachers are proud of students, and they encourage us to explore our fullest potential, not just in the classroom, but also in the passion clubs. I don't think we get this sort of freedom anywhere else. Yeah, so we got approached by one of our batchmates who usually participates in a lot of business plan competitions. And he thought that our product could be a very great fit to participate in the next competition that he was going to. And after that, it was just 6 months of traveling across the country, participating in competitions, winning some, losing some. And this taught us a lot. And this is when we got a lot of exposure and we learned a lot about a business plan competition and what it really was.
I think we won a lot more competitions than we lost. Way more.
No matter how big the project was or how small the project was, we had the same support throughout. And most importantly, they understood the future and the applications of 3D printing back then.
The best part was Manipal was encouraging us to be a startup even before startups became a thing. I mean, this was something that was not there in people's minds. My parents did not have any understanding of what I was doing.
When large corporates would come to Manipal for placements, our faculty would always make sure that they go through our labs. And they would tell them proudly, look at our companies and what they're creating. And they would never introduce us as students, but always as Fractalworks. And that really made us feel great.
After seeing our 3D printers function, these large corporates that would come visit us would be so impressed that they would want to buy our machines. And our first sales actually came from the same corporations that would come visit us. And right off the bat, we were selling to corporations like L&T, Toshiba. And that really gave us the confidence that if we're good enough to sell to these people, we were good enough to sell to the world. We have great regards to Manipal and hence have a Manipal first hiring policy. I mean, even our first employee was my own classmate, and people from Manipal make great teammates. Even though we have graduated from Manipal, like every nurturing parent, they always ensure that they support us and mentor us and connect us to impactful sources. And this happens with Manipal Entrepreneurial Summit every year. Everyone associated with Manipal looks out for one another in the real world. And that is the kind of culture that Manipal has given us. And we are very proud to introduce ourselves as Manipal students. We are a startup born out of Manipal. Make your life a success story like we did. Don't just dream, create. Don't just learn, experience. And to experience education, there is no better place than Manipal.
Experience education.